Barney Swinehart was the location of Eisenhower's latest matchup against the Romeo Bulldogs. And for some reason, Romeo showed up with a case of the nerves, and it showed. Fumbling on their first two drives, which turned into points for Eisenhower. The Eagles and Blake Rasticue would get into field goal range for kicker Luke Drzwicki.
Kick is up. And the kick is good.
Then after Romeo's second fumble, Rasticue would see Aiden Ives at the 30. Ives would work his way down to the Bulldogs' 7. Where Rasticue would float one to Ian West, and the Eagles would lead 10-0 early in the first half. Eisenhower's defense was amped up for their battle with Romeo, and it showed. With this Bulldog drive ending with an interception by Anthony Cardamone.
Right, looking for a man out the flat. It's picked off by Eisenhower. Tony Cardamone. Oh, here comes Ives around the corner.
The Eagles followed with a drive that was successful early on with nice runs by Aiden Ives and Mario Gattal. But the Bulldogs would intercept this Eagle pass to end Eisenhower's drive. And again, Eisenhower's defense would step up. Look here as Michael Gardini fights off the hold to help make the tackle. And then a big stop by Eisenhower on their own 7 on 4th and 2.
Regularly stop. What a play. Nick Price of Eisenhower.
Later in the third, the Eagles were at it again. Rasticue finds Steve Nadolski deep. Then on the halfback option, running back Nick Sokovic tests out his arm and finds Nadolski in the end zone, and Ike was up 17-0. Jack Whitwer would pull down 2 interceptions later in the game to hinder more Bulldogs drives. But Romeo finally scored in the final minutes of the game. Despite that score, the Eagles, in their hunt for the playoffs, defeat the Romeo Bulldogs 17-7. Up next for the Eisenhower Eagles, a trip to Stevenson to battle the Titans. We'll have a few words from some players and coach when the Ike Review returns.
Sports give so many opportunities to kids. It gives them an opportunity to see where they fit within a team, persevere, understanding how to work with different personalities. Those are the lessons that will make you a successful adult. As a mom, you have to have an understanding of what concussions are.
Concussions are things that are treatable. If we take care of athletes, they will be able to develop and have a long, happy, healthy life.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
You had a big catch, but I think the biggest catch you made today and the biggest play you made, other than the touchdown catch, was that first down deep in Eisenhower territory. Tell us a little bit about that play and what you were thinking as you were getting close to the sticks.
Well, that's our go-to play, and we know if our linemen stayed blocking, we know it's going to work. Nice ball by Blake, rescue, and I just went up, focused for it, and got it.
Did you think you were going to make it?
Yeah, I thought I was going to make it.
And now talk about the deep one that you caught to give Eisenhower a great field position in Romeo territory.
I don't know, the ball was in the air for a while. I was trying to focus on the ball the whole time. Just hands to the ball to the hands every time.
And caught it.
Yep, caught
That's
it.
a good thing.
Yep.
Now, the touchdown pass from Sefcovic to you, which seemed to catch Romeo with their pants down. I mean, a couple guys blew some assignments there. Tell us about that play as it was developing.
Well, that corner play is man. So when we did a sweep, we know that corner would come down for run. Right when he went past me, and just wide open, no one there.
You think Sefcovic was going to be able to throw a ball to you?
Actually, yes. He used to be a quarterback, so I had confidence in him.
Okay. Oh, that's a good move. Tell us what this win over Romeo means, evening your record after that tough loss at Chippewa Valley last week.
Huge win. Romeo, I'll give all the credit to them. They're a great team. But we just came out better, more prepared, and now we're 2-2, ready for next week.
Well, next week you go to Stevenson. It's not going to be any easier over there against the Titans. I wish you the best of luck, and I know there's some folks you want to say hi to.
I'd like to say hi to my girlfriend Chanel, my parents, Steve and Cindy, and my boy Blake Rescue.
The Eisenhower Eagles beat the Romeo Bulldogs 17-7. Could have been 17-0. They got a deep pass late, but you had a couple big sacks there. Tell us about going up against that Romeo line.
It was a lot of holding, of course. Every offense line is going to do that. We're just taught, to set a block and just get to the ball, all 11. We just got to fight as best as we can.
How about that last sack, which was a huge sack towards the end of the game? And Miller was rolling out, and you just kept coming at him. Did he not see you till the last moment?
Well, his lineman, he tried to reach me, and I had to go inside, which I'm not really supposed to, but I did anyways because I knew I can get it. I knew it was 3rd and 5, rarely crucial down because they were next in our red zone pretty much. So I knew for me it was a big moment because we just had to stop that right there, and they had to punt the ball.
And early on in the first quarter, you guys had defense had forced a couple of fumbles. Can you talk about those fumbles a little bit, how it happened?
To be honest, it's our linebackers. Our linebackers did a great job of filling their holes. They were just able to strip that ball. We work on it every week to get that ball out. It's part of our defense.
So what's it like on the line to share the star stage with Ian West?
He's a very tough player, I will say that. He'll hit you in the mouth and he'll get right back up and he'll do it again. He's a great player.
Tell us a little bit about what you think this victory means for this Eisenhower team.
Coming in, 1-2, they were 3-0. Everyone was expecting them to beat us, and we came out and we showed them how to play Eisenhower football. We just beat them again.
Talk a little bit about next week against Stevenson.
Stevenson, another team, whole new challenge. We can't expect them, to come out lightly. We want to come back, hit them right in the mouth, and to keep driving all 4 quarters.
Well, Mike, I know you want to say hello to some friends out there, so go ahead.
I'd like to thank my dad, my grandma, my grandpa, my brother for coming out to support me, and my aunt.
Coach Chris Smith, a big win for the Eisenhower program tonight. You guys came into this ball game 1-2. Romeo was 3-0, and you beat him tonight with a really gutsy, savvy performance and some big plays. Beaten 17-7, could have been 17-0, but you guys got a couple of turnovers and then just kind of fed off of that.
Yeah, I think we won this game because our kids play with a lot of heart, and we were really aggressive all game. And we've been preaching all we've got to finish games, and because we've been having good first half. So, for our kids to come out here and against our rival game like this, I'm so proud of them. So proud of the way they played and fought and kept digging in there. So, it's a huge win for us.
And your touchdowns came on a couple of unexpected plays. You couldn't even scout those plays because the players involved either never did it before. You had Ian West with a touchdown pass. He hasn't caught a ball all year. Right. And then Sefcovic throwing the football.
Right. Those are things we practiced, but, you're hoping they can execute in the game. I mean, that's what you got to do offensive. You got to be able to execute the things that you're practicing. And you know, on defense, it's about a lot about doing your job, but it's also a lot about toughness and being physical and doing things like that. So yeah, offensively, you score any way you have to. I mean, the point is to score more points.
I mean, did you look at your offensive coordinator going like, this better work?
No, actually, I didn't even hear. I was talking to the defensive coach, so I didn't hear the halfback pass even called. But I saw it once Steph Colbert dropped back a little bit, and I kind of peeked downfield, saw a guy wide open, and I said, well, he's going to put it right on the money. You know, I had confidence in him.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about, you know, you had gotten some turnovers tonight. Your defense really forced a few turnovers and a couple of tipped balls, and they caught the ball. Whitwer had two. One he fumbled back, but he got the second one in the end zone. You teach your corners and your defensive players to watch quarterback size?
Just depends on who we're playing and what we see. But as far as turnovers, we work on turnovers. We emphasize turnovers, and we have drills for turnovers. So I'm happy to see that we're starting. We got some in every game this week. I mean, this year, and this week we really turned it up, and we're really getting that ball out.
What are you thinking? It's 10-0 at halftime, and your offense is really sputtering that second quarter. The defense for Romeo did a good job, and Eagles' offense couldn't get going. You had opportunities, but do you think 10-0 was going to hold up today?
No, I thought there was no way. I thought we missed an opportunity to score and be up 17-0 at halftime. We just barely dropped a touchdown pass down there, and that would have really helped being up 17. But when you're playing against a rival and you're playing against Romeo, you know they're never going to quit. You know, those kids are well coached, and they're well coached to never quit. So they're always in the game. So you always have to be, at a high level yourself.
How big of a win was it for this team?
It's huge. You don't want to go 1-3. We started 1-3 last year, and it was like fighting with your back against the wall the rest of the year. So it's important to get another MAC Red win and keep us in the hunt for the MAC Red championship still. Things have to happen with Chippewa Valley, but in this league anything can happen. So it keeps us in the hunt.
Talk a little bit about Stevenson Titans, who you play next week at Philip Runkle Stadium. Talk a little bit about their team and how they're doing.
Well, they changed their offense a little bit. They run a little triple option, which that's the thing we've been running for years, and so we're used to playing against triple option teams. So we're excited to play against them. And it's another rival for Eisenhower High School. It seems like every week we're playing another rival team. And but we're really excited to go down there to Runkle and have a game with Stevenson.
We'd like to thank you for watching the Eisenhower Eagle Football Review, and we'll see you on the field.